Ka downloads.
Morning, guys. Congratulations. Joe, I guess just the morning after, what are the kind of emotions? We saw a lot of disappointment and hurt last night. So how have you kind of managed to reflect on it over the course of the last 12 hours?
Um, yes, definitely. Disappointing not being able to bring home gold, but then just seeing all the positive messages on social media, on Instagram. We're not used to that after, especially after a loss, and there's been a bit of spotlight on that. Athletes getting a lot of stick on social media, so just to see all the positivity, man, it definitely makes us feel better and very proud to be able to bring a silver medal home and add to the New Zealand team's tally.
Ngarohi, I guess seeing some of the messages you've received as well from Ruatoki, what does it mean to you to be able to represent them in that way and to take an Olympic medal for the first time to your hometown?
Yeah, I'm just real stoked just to be here where I am today. I'm grateful just to have the opportunity to be in my position that I am. Obviously, this is the first medal to be taken back to my valley, and just to be representing my people where I come from is something I'm going to hold dear to my heart forever and ever. I've always wanted to play in the games and the Olympic Games, but now I've fulfilled that dream. My dream is now to inspire young kids from Ruatoki to do the same. Obviously, many kids from there don't really get out into the world, so I hope I can do that by inspiring them just to, strive for their dreams. If you just work hard at it, you can actually get there. So, just I'm proud to be where I am today and representing my people.
Regan, you guys stuck around at the ground a long time last night. I guess what were you doing there? Why did you decide to stay there, and what did you kind of get out of those moments together?
Yeah, I guess we stayed at the ground for a good couple of hours, kind of just reflecting on what's been like a long 5 years build up for this tournament, and basically just looking back and thinking how far we've come since the last Olympic Games. The culture we've created in the team, the love we have for each other, and just how special that group was. We've all said it before, but me personally, I've never been in a team that's has a culture and environment like this. So it's something I'll cherish forever. And to be able to bring a silver medal back for our country, my family, it's one of the proudest moments of my life.
Thanks, guys.
Hey Joe, it's Ollie here from News Hub. What do you put that, I suppose, growth over the last 5 years since Rio down to? Do you think, Regan was just speaking about that culture. Can you put your finger on why that has grown so much and become so special over the last 5 years?
Yeah, culture's a funny thing. It's something I think about, or we think about a lot, and we ask ourselves, does winning create culture, or can you still have a culture if you lose? But for me personally, I think it's the people. It's every single one of the boys that creates the culture, and it's hard just to go to a team and just not have the right people. The right people to create such a good culture. All the boys, man, genuine as, no egos, humble, and just work so hard. And everyone just adds their bit of value, whether it's doing our chants at end of training, playing the guitar, singing. Just everyone contributes and adds value, and I think that's what makes our culture special. Is no one puts anyone above each other, and it's just real genuine.
Regan, I know it's probably still quite raw, the loss at the moment, but at some point, can you guys actually put the loss to one side and celebrate? You guys are Olympic silver medalists, and that is something to be celebrated, isn't it?
Yeah, no, it is, and it's probably taken us, or me, a good night of reflecting, to realise what an achievement we've actually done. I think it was actually Ngarohi's Nana that blew him up for having a cry about losing the final. But no, it definitely puts everything into perspective. Like a lot of people train their whole lives and never really win a medal. So to be able to take a silver medal back for our family, for our team, for our country, it's something we'll always be proud of.
Ngarohi, is that accurate? Did you get a bit of a telling off for shedding a tear?
Yes, told me just to be grateful with second. People train hard just to get nothing sometimes, so second's not too bad after all. But yeah, I did.
Grandparents are good like that, aren't they?
Sure.
And just lastly, Joe, this is obviously incredibly special for Fiji. We saw how emotional they were, given everything that nation has been through. Another wave of COVID, they haven't been able to see their families for so long. I suppose, can you appreciate just what a special moment this is for that team?
Yeah, definitely. Like a lot of us have talked about it and mentioned that if we were to lose to anyone, like we'd be happy for it to be Fiji. Just what their nation's going through at the moment, I'm sure will put a smile on all their faces, and just not only their sevens team, their 15s, how they played against the All Blacks, they're just inspiring a lot of people, and just such a small nation and what they do for rugby around the world. How many good players, there's just Fijian flyers everywhere. So we're just real proud of the Fijian boys and how they could inspire, how they have inspired their country and put a smile on their face. You're very happy for them.
Awesome, thanks guys. Congratulations again.
Thank you.
Hey guys, Clay from Radio New Zealand here. Can you hear me?
Yep, we've got you, Clay.
All right, cool. Hey, Joe, I mean, there's been a lot said about Rio in the last 5 years and especially in the last sort of 6 months. And although you didn't get the gold, it's a big improvement on that performance. Does that dampen the disappointment of not getting that gold in any way, knowing that, you've really sort of put some wrongs right here, although you didn't get the gold?
Yeah, like the boys have mentioned, like at the end of the day, winning and losing is not everything. It's just the lifelong brothers and friendships I make and the memories we make. That that's what's important to me. So I'm bloody proud of the group and just want to thank Clarkie for where he's taken this team, and just super proud and of what the boys have done in 5 years. Yeah.
And Regan, obviously the women are starting today, and you guys are all training together down there in the Mount and form a close bond with that team. So what would it mean to you guys to see them ultimately succeed and win a gold medal?
Yeah, no, it'll be awesome to see them get a gold medal. I remember the last time in Rio when they won a silver medal, how much it hurt them to lose that final to Aussie. You could see the pain in all of their eyes, how much it meant to them. So I guess just on behalf of them, we're wishing them all the best. We all know that they're going to do themselves, their families, our country's proud. And we're just looking forward to cheering them on today and the next couple of days to come.
Awesome. Thanks, guys. Well done.
Cheers, bro.
Thanks all. Anyone else before we wrap up?
Sorry, I'm just going to butt in with one more.
Go for it.
I guess, I don't know whether it's too soon, but for so many athletes, the Olympics is quite a firm marker, I guess, at certain stages of their career as a group, with whether it's yourselves, whether it's Tim and Scott, whether it's Clark. I mean, have there been yet any discussions, I suppose, about what the future holds for you guys?
No, not really. I don't think we've thought too much about it. There was a bit of talk that we'll sort of talk about it during our isolation back in New Zealand, but and what the future holds for us. But yeah, we're just all loving the journey, and we'll do anything to stay around and have another crack at it in 3 years. Yeah.
Yeah, Paris is only 3 years away, right? Regan, I guess, and Ngarohi as well. Just lastly, is there anything that you particularly would like to say, a message you would like to send to your friends, your family, and your supporters back home in New Zealand?
Yeah, I guess just all my family, friends, just everyone who supported me. You know, it's been a long 5 years, and I appreciate all the help that everyone's had. Miss my kids, can't wait to get home to my kids, Cobes and Harley. Love yous, and we'll see you in 2 weeks, 2.5 weeks.
Ko tāku nā hoi tuku mihi ki ngā tangata katoa, I tautoko mai a mātou me te tīma, me mātou e toru. Ko koutou kei te tikitanga o te whakaaro. Tēnei ka mihi. Pretty much as I said, I just want to thank everyone for the support over the 5 years. You know, we notice everything, we see everything, we're on social media. Even though we don't reply to everything, we see it. You know, we're just so overwhelmed with all the messages. Like Joey said before, usually we get hate for losing a final or even a game. But the positive messages that have come through have flooded our phones. Still haven't got through half of them this morning. Yeah, just so grateful for the messages, and yeah, so humbled to be where we are today, and just thankful for the support, and keep supporting, and we'll try and do you proud next time. Thank you.